Hold on, stop scrolling. Let's be honest. Do people really treat you differently based on how you dress? Or is it just a myth? You know that saying that they say, oh, dress the way you want to be addressed and all that stuff. But in this new era of the TikTok and Instagram, baddie vibes and all that, is modest dressing still a thing? Or has it just been taken over by the baddie vibes? Do you really get addressed just by the way you dress? Do people treat you differently based on how you're dressed? Let's talk about it. Hi fam, welcome back to Daily Trap Podcast. Thank you so much for joining in. So today's topic is something that gets people arguing a lot in the comment section on social media, different platforms. Is the way you dress really how you get addressed? Do people disrespect you or respect you based on your appearance? Is that really a thing, or is it just a myth? Is it all in our head, or do people actually really act these things out? In my opinion, I would say yes. People treat you differently based on how you are dressed. But what do I know? Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If at this point you haven't clicked on the subscribe button, what are you waiting for, baby? Click on that subscribe button now and become a member of this tribe. And don't forget to like this video, share with your friends, family, loved ones, and drop your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think and I'll be sure to respond. Do you think that people actually address you based on how you look, based on your outward appearance? Do people treat you differently when you dress in a certain way? Yes or no? What do you think about it? I'd like to see your comments in the comment section and I'll definitely respond. Alright, let's get right into it. So now I know someone is already thinking, I know some baby girl, some baddie out there is already thinking, oh, it's my body, I dress however I want to dress, my body, my rules and all that good stuff. Yes, it's your body, your rules. But when you come out in the open, you can't have full control of how people perceive you or how people treat you or see you based on how you are dressed. So that's why I think that people actually treat you differently when you dress a certain kind of way. So how you look speaks loud enough for you, and that determines how a lot of people treat you, even without hearing anything from you yet. So please, my dear, by all means, I beg, dress well. You can't dress like pepper soup and be wondering why people want to lick you, why people want to chop you. Come on now, baby girl. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Let's just be honest for a second. So if you come out and see two different people, one decently dressed and one highly skimpily dressed, who would you naturally, speak to in a more respectful manner, like with more decorum? Let's just be honest. From a human being point of view, we're all human beings. Who exactly would you, have more regard for just by how they look? Of course, the person who is more decently dressed. So you see all that thing of my body, my rules, please kill it. Yes, it's your body, your rules, yes. But please, can you just try to help us by deciding to dress decently? All the things you guys are flashing in public these days, I really don't get it. It's becoming alarming, the rate at which ladies dress these days. It's really, really alarming. I don't understand how the men are all covered up, but the ladies are going naked. What's going on? Ladies, please help us, make it make sense. I'm one of you guys, so when I'm saying ladies, I'm asking everybody. I believe in modest dressing, so I always dress modestly. So I don't know about, the baddies. So please, you guys, tell me, if you're a baddie, please drop your comment down here. Why do you guys feel the need to dress that kind of way? Does nudity exactly equal sexy? Because now they say, oh, we're trying to look sexy and all that. Okay, fine, but do you have to be nude for you to be sexy? Do you have to be nude before you look good? I don't think so. But for those who are of a different school of thought, please, by all means, drop your comments in the comment section. Let's see from your own point of view. We learn every day. Okay, so let's paint a few scenarios right now. Let's just imagine you get the opportunity to split yourself into two different people. Same person, same brain, same mentality, same speech, same everything. Just different ways of dressing. Let's assume you have the opportunity to split yourself into two. Baddie look you, modest look you. For example, let's say you have an interview and baddie look you walks in first. Same person with, a very skimpy bodycon dress that is, very curve hugging and all that stuff, with 6-inch heels, frontal well laid, really long lashes on fleek, nice loud makeup and everything flashy and out there, cleavage popping, everything out there, very skimpily dressed, but you're there for an interview. And then the receptionist looks at you and just, judges you in her head and concludes that, who is this one? And she speaks to you rudely or, automatically imagines you as, let's say, a call girl, for example. And then she speaks to you in a condescending manner. Of course, you'll be offended. Of course, you'll be pissed off. But I say you gave her the audacity to talk to you that way. And then let's switch over to second person you, which is the modest vibe you right now. So modest vibe you walks in just after Baddie you and then comes in well dressed in a nice, elegant, decent dress, nice, smart looking blazer, nice looking heels as well, simple makeup, nice hair done, looking all neat and good, looking neat, modest, and looking all good and modest in the process. And she comes in and then the face of the receptionist lights up and she's smiling at her and speaks to her differently from you. And then she's saying, oh, hello, hi, what are you here for? Meanwhile, you're there wondering, oh, why would you talk to me in a rude way and then speak to her differently? Of course, is it fair? Not necessarily. But did you give them the right to? Absolutely. As a human being, automatically you would see somebody who is skimpily dressed for like in an office setting differently from how you would look at somebody who is decently dressed. So I think like it happens the same way for everybody. So you can't really blame someone for, automatically imagining in their head that you're some kind of person or your character is some kind of way when you may not necessarily be so, but just because you have dressed the part. If you look the part, they would assume that you are the part when you might not necessarily be so. So that's why the concept of dress how you want to be addressed came about. So if you look a certain way, people will definitely address you based on how you look. And you can't really blame them, to be honest. So now let's flip the switch. Girls who dress modestly, for example, complain that, online or out there on social media, in the, with their friends, in public, whatever. When people see them out there, maybe you're wearing a long skirt, for example, looking all covered up and smart looking, and then someone is looking at you like, all these churchy people. And they're like, oh, church girl, mommy Gio, you're giving auntie vibes, you're giving mommy vibes, all those weird stuff that people say. And then you're wondering, you guys speak a struggle. If someone is skimpily dressed, you complain that, oh, this person looks like, you know what I mean. But then if you see somebody who is modestly dressed, you're all there like, oh, this one looks like mommy, this person doesn't look fun, she looks so boring, she looks so churchy, she looks so this, she looks so that. And then you start to judge them in the ways. You start to judge the person somehow and, look at them like they're weird people. But some people even say, oh, they look like SU. Yeah, I don't know how they came about the whole SU thingy. But some people will say, oh, you look like SU. So please, what exactly do you guys want at this point? Do you want skimpily dressed or do you want modestly dressed? Pick a struggle because, you're confusing the ladies at this point. Some people don't want to dress in some kind of modest way because they don't want anybody saying, oh, mommy Gio, oh, this, oh, that. Some people don't want someone looking down on them or thinking or automatically imagining that, oh, they are boring and they're not fun because they're dressing modestly. And then some other people too don't want you to judge them and think that, okay, maybe they're into nasty stuff simply because they are skimpily dressed. So for me, I feel like the best way to go about is just strike a balance. As far as what you're wearing is modest and decent, decency and, moderation is key. For me, I believe in modesty. Just be decent and be modest. As far as you're well covered up and you look good in the process, that's all that matters, in my opinion. I like to look good. I like people to look good. I like to see ladies who look good. But I don't believe that you need to be nude for you to look good, if you get what I mean. So you can still find the balance. There are nice, modest outfits out there. Modesty is a whole vibe. Modesty is like a huge flex at this point. There are very nice ways that you can be modestly dressed and still look good, still look the part, still look nice. You don't have to, have all your body out there, all your skin out before you look nice. No, I don't even find all those very skimpy looking outfits as looking nice. They look tacky, in my opinion. It's giving desperate. It's just giving, thirsty. I don't even like the idea. So I prefer people who actually look modest, who are decent in their outfit, but still look nice. You can still have nice ways of combining your outfits. Modest fashion is not boring, far from it. If you feel modest fashion is boring, then you don't know how to dress. If you know how to dress, you can flip up, you can switch up your modesty dressing. You can switch up your modest dressing and still look very good, drop dead gorgeous, even way better than somebody who is skimpily dressed. Because I'm of the opinion that being skimpily dressed doesn't necessarily automatically mean that you're looking good. No, in my opinion, you don't look good, you're looking tacky, you're doing too much. So I'd rather you're covered up but look nice in the process. So I'm not saying, oh, go and wear some oversized clothes and look funny. No, far from it. That's tacky as well. So strike a balance. Get clothes that are in your actual size, clothes that fit, and combine them properly. Combine them nicely, match outfits properly, and you look good. Take time, take care of yourself, do your hair nicely. If you're a makeup type, do your makeup nice and simple. If you're not a makeup type, take care of your skin. A flawless skin is the best makeup you could wear. So those of us who are not really much of makeup people, take care of your skin. Even if you're a makeup person, still take care of your skin. Because you're not going to wear that makeup 247, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It doesn't work that way. So please, I'd rather you take care of your skin, look nice, have a good skin, dress nicely, dress appropriately for every single occasion, and don't come out, embarrassing people. Because some outfits I see on some ladies, I feel like they end up embarrassing the men, and even some ladies are embarrassed on their behalf because you're wearing something that you're clearly not comfortable in. You cannot even sit down without pulling and pulling and pulling. I'm like, why are you pulling it? Didn't you see it before you came out? You saw it before you came out, so what were you expecting? How do you expect to wear a dress that cannot even cover your bum properly, and then you're pulling it to where exactly? Where do you want to pull it to? Where is it going to reach? So please, let's have decorum, I beg. Let's be guided. Respectfully, please. There's a thing that confuses me. I don't get why, a lot of people have, I don't know whether it's conflict of interest, I don't know what to call it, but I just find it really funny that you say, oh, when you see these girls skimpily dressed in public, you look down on them, or some people say, oh, they look like call girls, they look like this, they look like that, they look like ranchy girls and all that. You say all that nasty stuff about them. You say, oh, they don't look decent and everything. But yet, when they go about posting their pictures in bikinis, in ridiculously short outfits with all their bum out, all their boobs out, and then they post it on social media, they are the ones who get the highest number of likes. That's where you see a lot of the men going there to flood them. Flood their DM, flood their, page, they're liking, they're commenting, oh, wow, 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 up and down like siren. But you see the girls who are decently dressed post nice pictures on social media, and they don't get as much engagement as the ones who go naked. So that's the reason why that's one of the reasons why I feel like a lot of ladies started having this identity crisis problem. Because they feel like, oh, the girls who are skimpily dressed are the ones getting attention, they're the ones getting visibility. So I don't know whether it's a thing with the algorithm or what, but I feel like sometimes, in some cases, the social media algorithm, paints a picture of the fact that skin sells. People who are showing skin seem to be the ones bagging the ambassadorship deals, brand deals, and all that. They seem to be the ones who are topping the charts as influencers, whatever it is that you see. They're the ones going in. So many girls are joining the bandwagon because they want to belong to that category or that class of people. So I feel like that's what's bringing the identity crisis here. So if you guys can actually be consistent and not be two-faced, you don't criticize something in public and then support it in the secret. It makes no sense to me. Like, pick a struggle, make up your mind. Do you like nudity or not? So you can't be saying out there, oh, these girls are nude, oh, they are this, they are that, they look like this, they look like that, they look ranchy. You're saying all nasty stuff about them, but behind closed doors, you're the same hypocrite who is liking their pictures, sharing it, posting, commenting silly comments under their comment section, and they're the ones bagging brand deals and all that. I feel like it's unfair. It's not nice. You guys pick a struggle already and stop being hypocrites. I feel like the whole world, like, we all need to do better. Basically, we all really need to do better at this point. If you're gonna be celebrating something in public, then celebrate it in secret on social media as well. Don't come out and say outside that, oh, you need to be modestly dressed, dress how you want to be addressed, but there you are liking pictures of girls in bikinis and all that, and giving them all the comments and all the followers that they need to back deals. Come on, it's hypocrisy in my opinion. Respectfully, of course. Right now, I want to ask, are the ladies going to dress for the likes, or are they going to be dressing for respect? Let's just make up our minds. Are you dressing for likes, or are you dressing for respect? So just pick one. Let's see, what exactly are we doing? Are we dressing for likes, or are we dressing for respect, and respect for ourselves and respect from the community as well? So what exactly is happening? So now let me even throw it back to you guys. If you see a lady skimpily dressed in Baddie vibes, and you see another lady all covered up and modest looking, which one would you speak to nicer? Do you automatically speak to the modest one in a more respectful way than you speak to the Baddie, or do you speak to them equally in the same way? Or what exactly comes to your mind first when you see someone skimpily dressed, and what comes to mind first when you see someone modestly dressed? Please drop your comments in the comment section. I'd like to hear from you, and I'll definitely respond. So the whole idea of dress how you want to be addressed is more of like a cultural thing, and it's also a bit political as well. So I feel like sometimes dressing modestly doesn't exactly equate respect, and dressing like a baddie doesn't exactly equate that you have no values. It might be the narrative that will be like, it's what you're giving off initially. You might be giving off, oh, this one has zero morals, zero values and all that initially. But if some people are patient enough to get to know you as a person, they might begin to see you differently. But why even give people a chance to see you as, someone with no values in the first place? Come on, you can do better than that. Not everybody will be patient enough to get to know you. That's when they will be claiming, oh, don't judge a book by its cover, don't judge a book by its cover. But you yourself, anti-Baddie, if you see another person, another guy who is, roughly dressed, looking all rough and tacky and tattered and all that, and you see another guy neatly dressed, who would you accord more respect? Who would you think more highly of initially as a human being before getting to know either parties? So everybody does it. So let's just be honest. It's, human beings equate morality to clothing. They equate clothing to morality, whichever way you wanna say it, potato basically. So however it is you want to see it, human beings will automatically equate your outfit or your outward appearance, your clothing, to morality. They will automatically think that if you're well covered up and you're nicely dressed, first impression people will have of you is that, oh, you're decent. Then if they see you all skimpily and badly looking, they would automatically think you have no morals, no values, and you're indecent. But of course, on second looking, getting to know you, getting to speak to you, and getting to know you as a person can now give them a different narrative later on. But the initial picture you're painting of yourself is very important. They say first impression lasts longer. So why not give people a good first impression about yourself, so that at least they can even give you a chance to get to know you. So if you want more people to actually give you a chance to see what you have to offer and see beyond your body, see beyond all the skin you're showing, and see that you actually have value. Because some of these, bodies will be like, oh, there's more to me than my looks. There's more to me than all the skin I'm giving off. You're not giving us the opportunity to think that way. So please, dress the part. Dress modestly. Come out looking the part. Come out looking, put together, looking neat, looking modest, looking like you've got all the morals, so that people can now have the mind to give you a listening ear, to get an opportunity, or people can now give you the opportunity to, sell yourself, let them see your value, let them see that there's more to you than how exactly you look. So please give people a chance to actually see that by dressing modestly. It's not that difficult. So confidence is key. I understand that. Some of these baddies will say, oh, as far as I'm confident in what I'm wearing, that's what's important. Yes, confidence is key, true, but perception is powerful. The way you dress is your first language, even before you open your mouth. Before you open your mouth to say anything, your dressing, your clothing, your outward appearance has already spoken for you. It speaks louder than anything you can possibly say at that point in time. So perception is very important. I understand that you're confident in what you're wearing. You're okay with your short dress. You know how to sit with it. You know how to bend with it, how to stand with it. It's perfectly fine. You feel comfortable with it, yes. But perception is powerful. The fact that you're confident in it doesn't mean that people will perceive you in that way. So how you look is the first language that speaks louder for you than words. So before you even open your mouth, people have already judged you based on how you look. So please work on your appearance today. You get why? It's important. But as a lady, as a man, how you look is important. If you want to look a certain way, if you want people to see you a certain way, dress the part. If you want people to see you like someone of value, dress like somebody of value. You will not see somebody of value and of substance looking tacky. So please work on your appearance, work on how you look. Make sure you look the part. If you want people to respect you, look the part. You cannot come out looking, decently dressed, looking like $1,000,000, looking like you're a boss of your own, and then somebody will not come and talk to you anyhow or look you less. They're not born away. It's not possible. So if you want people to regard you more, to hold you in high esteem, please look the part, my darling. Dress how you want to be addressed. And you'll be happier you did eventually. It's not that difficult. Shikena. And if we're even going to be real, even biblically, modesty is advised, even in the Bible. The Bible encourages us to dress modestly. So it's not because God is not asking you to dress modestly because he doesn't want you to look nice. No, far from it. He wants you to look nice, but he wants you to look modest, because your body is way more than aesthetics. Your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. So you need to guard the temple, protect the temple, present the temple looking nice. Make sure the temple looks good. That's it. So here's my take. I'll give you these closing words to take home. Dress not just the way you want to be addressed, but dress how you want to be remembered. What's the last image you want people to see of you? What do you want to remember you for? Do you want to be remembered for, that girl who's always skimpily dressed, looking tacky? Or do you want to be remembered as, that lady looks drop dead gorgeous, she looks like a boss lady, she giving boss chick vibe? What do you want to be remembered as? So dress how exactly you want to be remembered now, and not just addressed. Because how they address you is for a time, but how they perceive you lasts longer. So make sure that if you want someone to perceive you or see you in a kind of light, make sure you dress the path. Thank you so much for watching my video today. Don't forget to drop your comments in the comment section so I can know what you think about this video. And if you haven't liked this video at this point, please do well to click on the like button to like this video. Share with your friends, family, and loved ones. If you're not already a subscriber, please click on the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel so you can always get to know when I post a new video. And if you're one of my old subscribers, thank you so much. I love you so much. Thank you for watching my videos constantly. Make sure you share this video to your friends, your family, your loved ones, your friend who is a baddie, your friend who is a modest chick. Till I see you same time next week on the Literal Podcast. I remain your amazing host, Ogechi Nze, aka The Phenomenal Oge. See you same time next week. Bye.